When I was 13, I begged my mom to let me spend the night at a friend's house. Her brother was sick, but I didn't think much of it. I was just excited to hang out. A few days later, I caught the flu, and not long after, so did my dad. At the time, I didn't know he was fighting congestive heart failure. What I did know was that his flu turned into pneumonia, and a few weeks later, he was gone. In her grief, my mom looked me straight in the eyes and said, "If you hadn't gotten sick, your dad would still be alive." I can't explain how heavy those words felt on my chest. For years, I carried that weight. I replayed every moment in my head, wondering if staying home that night would have saved him. It felt like I had killed my dad. Years later, after my mom passed, my brother sat me down and told me the truth. Dad had been out in the rain, fixing our pasture fence while already fighting the flu. I hadn't given it to him. He had it first. It was the rain, the cold, and his already weak heart that made him worse. My mom never took back what she said, though. And even worse, before she passed, she looked at my daughter, a bright little girl with Down syndrome and leukemia, and said she couldn't love her because she wasn't perfect. That was the last straw. I didn't go to her funeral. I couldn't stand in front of her casket and pretend that everything she said didn't leave scars on